Hey you, it's Reese, and we are back with another prophetic word. No, this is not a number this time. This is actually something the Father showed me today. And it was crazy. I was driving behind this big rig, and I saw the word Voyager on the back, and it was huge, the word Voyager. And then it also had like the company's number. And I was like, the end part, the first 3 digits, they were smaller, but then the rest of the number, they were like huge digits, as big as that, the biggest numbers I've ever seen on a truck. And I'm like, dang, why are the numbers so big? Like, you know. And the last digits on the phone number were 444. And for some of you, that could mean a different thing for you right now, depending on what season you're in. But for me and for some and some others, that means God is calling you to walk the high mountains with Him on these mountains of influence, or like the entertainment, politics, finances, like these mountains. I believe there's 7 specific mountains, and then you can break them down from there. But He's calling you to walk on high mountains if you're seeing 444, if this is the season that you're in. There was a prophetic word that God sent to me regarding that number as well. So anyway, I saw Voyager, and the last digits for that number, for the number on that truck, was 444. And I was like, whoa, okay, God. So I get to the gas station literally minutes, maybe 2 minutes after I saw that truck, because I was getting off at exit. So I get to the gas station and I look up Voyager, because I'm like, okay, what are you saying? What are you saying? And a few days before me saying this, I saw another prophetic word, and she was talking about, the ship, your ship. God, you're about to, God's about to put you in a ship. You're about to, travel the nations and travel overseas and stuff, ministering. And so Voyager means a voyager is someone who goes on a long trip, especially if he travels in a ship, or a person who makes a long journey to a distant or unknown place, especially by ship or boat. Where's the Merriam Dictionary? Okay. An act or instance of traveling, journey. A course or period of traveling by other than land routes. An account of a journey. So that's what Voyager means. And remember, again, I saw the 444, which means God's calling you to walk the high mountains with Him. For some of you, make sure you take this word back to your Father. Make sure this is a word for you, and make sure it's a word for you in this season, okay? So then, right after I look up the word Voyager, as I'm leaving that gas station, which literally I got to that gas station like 2 minutes after I saw that truck, look up the word Voyager, go get my ice water. So as I'm leaving, then I see another truck. And it wasn't a big rig, but I see another truck, and it says Ark Restoration, and it has like a outlining or whatever of the ark. I said, okay, God, what are you saying? What exactly are you saying? So you are being called to minister to nations. You are being called to minister to the nations. And whether that means you are actually going overseas on a ship and going to other places and doing these things in person, or He's just using, maybe your media platform to do that. And it's Ark Restoration. He's doing this because I don't know if you guys know about the shaking that is going to be coming. He's shaking some things, and it's not going to be a pretty sight at all. And so He is sending these fleets out, these new generation fleets out, to give His warning and give His word to those who have an ear to hear. He is sending out warning, just like when He gave Noah the warning, it's going to rain, build an ark. So Ark Restoration. The world was restored after the raining. After Noah built the ark and it rained, the world was restored. After the shaking, the world will be restored, but we are being sent out to give warning of this ark restoration event that will be happening. Of course, he's not using water. He's not using the element of water again, but he will be using elements of the earth, and he also will be disturbing other things, other systems, other things when it comes to health and things. He is using a multitude of things to shake things up, because he needs to get his children's attention, so we are not having to burn in hell for all eternity. Okay? Alright, so that's all I got for you on this word. Remember, until next time, God loved you then. No matter what you did back then, he loves you now. No matter what you're doing right now, and he loves you in the future. No matter what you may do in the future, God loves you and he calls you righteous, so stay righteous. Alright, and I'm out. Bye.